Dette Oskar for Droidnytt. Her en kjapp titt på HTC One M9.
So hi, I'm Corey from HTC. I'm just going to show you the new HTC One M9. So you can see it's got the same DNA as the M7 and the M8. There's a few things where they've kind of combined together, but it still has that premium finish on it. So on the back you can see it's a silver brush metal finish, but now it's got something called gold on silver. So down the edges you've got a gold trim that goes all around the edge of the handset. It still has that IR blaster at the top, but now they've actually moved the power button to the side, which makes it much easier to control the device in your hand if you've got small hands. They've separated the volume keys as well, but there's a difference in texture on the power button. So on here, there's like a few grooves on there, where you've got a smooth touch on the volume keys there as well. You'll notice on the back of the phone, they have a new lens. It's actually a sapphire glass, so it makes it harder to scratch. And it's a 20 megapixel camera. The Ultra Pixel has not gone at all. The Ultra Pixel has now been moved to the front of the device, so it means that you can get better pictures in low light when you're doing your selfies. Still have the boom sound speakers, but they've been complemented now by Dolby. So you've got Dolby surround sound technology in there, so it's a great partnership for HTC. There's some other cool features that they've changed on the device. One called themes. So guys love to change their themes on their phones by using launchers, but the problem you have with launchers is that you tend to lose out on some of the cool features like blink feeds. Women love to accessorize and match their shoes and their handbags or their dress or so forth, and you can do some really cool features, and I'll show you one now. So the cameraman has kindly allowed me to take a picture of his shirt. So that's his shirt that he's wearing. If I tap the screen and select themes, I can move the square around where I want it to be. So we'll choose about here. You can see there's a range of colors in there. So if I select that done, what it will do now, it will read it and start to create a new theme for your handset. So if I scroll up, you'll see that the color will change and some of the icons change as well. And just like an outfit, you don't have to buy or wear the outfit you see in the shop. You can actually mix and match. So you can see the colors change here. If I select edit, I can change the wallpaper, I can change the texture and the color. I can even change the icons as well. So select the type of icons I want. Sounds and even fonts as well. So there's a range of fonts to choose from. So you can really personalize this and make this your own device. So we'll choose this one, we go finish. You can even name it, so you can make it your own. So it's going to take a bit of time to process. So Android's always about customization, and HTC have always been at the forefront of that. And so what we've done now is to make it even more personal, so that it's even personal down to the items that you're wearing. We press the home screen, so you can see now that's the wallpaper. The blink feed now has changed. Even the icons have changed as well, and the wallpaper behind the icons, which is really cool. So remember I mentioned before, the power buttons on the side, it makes it easier to use. One of the things that people struggle with is trying to reach the notification bar, because they find their handset might be too big. What HTC have done is made your life a lot easier now. Go to settings, go to personalize, click on here, and you can see now you've got more options. So you can actually choose 4 icons at the bottom. So we're going to choose notifications. Press done, and you'll notice there's 4 icons at the bottom now. Instead of pulling this down now, all I need to do is tap on this icon here. It shows my notifications, tap again, and it brings down the settings bar. And press the home bar to bring it back, which is a really cool feature now. As I said, Dolby technology is inside the handset, combining with boom sound. Ideally, you need to have a Dolby movie on there. So I'm just going to see if I can find something. You probably won't be able to hear it, but we'll play it anyway. So we need to go to the gallery. Pretty hard to type when you're typing upside down. Just going to see if I can find a movie there for you. There we go, Dolby. Let's try and turn it up a bit. So when you actually play something with Dolby on it, if you have it to the side of you, it sounds quite similar to the M8. But once you put this handset in front of you, you actually get an experience of the Dolby surround sound. It is truly an amazing experience, and the feedback we've had from this, customers are loving it. And imagine when you put your headphones in there, you're going to get a true cinema experience on the HTC One M9. As I said, you have to play Dolby sound movie in order to experience the great sound quality. Unfortunately, you guys can't really hear it now with all the noise that's going on around us, but you're going to have to experience it to really, or have it in your hand to really experience it and to enjoy it. So some of the other changes we've made is on the camera. So besides the 20 megapixels, there's a few other changes, so even down to the menu. So we can scroll across and you'll see at the bottom you've got different applications. Or you can hit the 4 dots there. Just going to remove one of these. Because what HTC have done now, they've given the opportunity, if anything new comes out on the camera, you simply press add, and it will be in this section here. You select the application you want, and it will appear within your camera. So this makes it a much easier way of navigating through your camera. And that's a brief overview of the HTC One M9.